This is one of the oldest kilts that we have in the collection. It dates from the 1790s and is made from this quite gorgeous Caledonian tartan, which was quite fashionable at the end of the 18th century. It's different to the sort of kilts that you'd be familiar with today. It's made from this lightweight worsted tartan, which is quite hard and abrasive against the skin. And also, if you look at the back, you have this quite irregular, beautiful pleating, and there's quite a lot of visible stitching. Also, instead of using straps or buckles to keep the kilt closed, you have these silk ribbons which would tie it together at the hip. So it would hang quite differently to the kind of kilts you see around town today. Like the design of tartan itself, kilt making has always been an evolving craft, changing across time to suit the style of the moment. Here at National Museum Scotland, we are collecting material that gives a snapshot of how kilts are made and worn in the 21st century.
34 years in June. I started work for Chisholm's, and then when I came into work in the shop, there were a couple of ladies here who were quite experienced, and they taught me. Well, I learned from their knowledge, how to do it. And 11 3/4.
Since right from the start of the business in 1956, when my father's uncle was a master kilt maker at the barracks in Inverness, the military tradition was very much ingrained in the business, because again, that's where all the concepts of the styling of the kilt, because going back to that period of time, they were very regimented, so that everything was done, especially for the military, was done in a regimented form. The pleats had to be formed in a certain way, and there were certain other things. We've tried to hold on to that tradition where we make the kilts in the finest fashion, with the finest quality materials, and again, made to the way that we were making them back in 1956.
Now, when I first started, I used to sometimes have to really think about it, but now sometimes when you look at a tartan, you can already sort of see the sort of process that you're wanting to do. So it is just practice and experience. You're always learning all the time. I did an HND in textiles at Edinburgh College, and it was through there that I got introduced to the kilt making. It's actually surprised how quick you can get into it, to make something that somebody can have for a very, very long time and can actually get passed down through generations. It's really good to think that I'm making something that could stay in someone's family for like a really, really long time.
My name is Howie Nicholsby. I'm the son of Geoffrey and Lorna Nicholsby of Geoffrey Taylor Kilt Makers. I started my own modern brand of 21st century kilts in 1996 and wear kilt every day since the age of 21. So growing up in this building and the workshop being here and being hands-on, the kilts are still made traditionally, the denims are machine stitched, the tweeds are hand sewn, and still a lot of fabric in them. The evolution of it over the 27 years has been about making them more and more functional and durable. So more leather trimmings, more poly rolls. The dream of them being everyday clothing is becoming more and more tangible and more of a reality for myself and my clients. Make it a more global garment. This is a real personal favourite. It's an English 22.5-ounce sporting tweed. I actually walked to work in this one this morning, changed to the grey denim. It's got the extra pockets there, the 2 back pockets. I mean, that's quite a weight in that, just holding. But when you're wearing a kilt, you don't feel that weight. It's very proportioned across your body. The outfit chosen for the collection is my own personal denim kilt. It's probably about 6 years old. The visualization is that it is put together how I would wear it personally on a day-to-day level in my real life.
I'm Andrea Chappell and I'm a bespoke kilt maker by the name of Acme Atelier. I have a very particular sustainable ethos of trying to use existing garments and textiles. Often I combine heritage crafts together, so printmaking and kilt making. It was previously a very, very functional garment, and they've become much more formal in their military guise, in their Highland wear guise. And whilst that's a lovely thing, it also means that they're worn a lot less. And what I hope is that, seeing them in different incarnations and different expressions, but still maintained by being made with the traditional skills, that they will just be worn a lot more by lots more people. So Bumble is very specifically created from dead stock remnant sections. They were very small sections, and they had to be pieced together very specifically to create a full 8-metre kilt length. If you are able to forget about what you're wearing, then you can focus on whatever else it is you're doing, and that's really the point of good tailor-made clothes. They have a personality of their own that adds to your personality when you're wearing them.